Hello you guys, how are you doing today? So today I am back with another tag because it's been a long time since the last one, and also because I wanted to take this opportunity to make a travel announcement. So without further ado, let's just get to the video. Question number one, what age were you when you first started traveling? Well, I don't really remember since I've always traveled with my family within the country since I was little. But I do remember that my first international travel was for my 15th birthday, my quinceañera, which is the traditional coming of age celebration for Latinas where the family throws a big party. So instead of a party, my mom treated me with a trip, and so we went to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and to the Iguazu Falls in Brazil. Question number two, where was your first travel? Well, I think I have already answered that question with my previous answer, but as I said, I was very young, so I don't really remember how old I was or where my first travel was. Question number three, what countries have I visited or lived in? Well, Argentina when I turned 15. Then I don't really count Brazil because I only visited the border between Brazil and Argentina. Then Panama, the US. I lived in Connecticut for almost 4 months in 2016, 2017. Then in 2020, I went back to the US. I went to Miami and stayed there for almost 4 months as well. And then last year, I went to Miami and stayed there for 3 weeks. Another country I lived in is China. I stayed there for 1 academic year, which is 10 months. So almost a year. Then I also went to Korea, I went to Thailand, and again, I don't really count the Netherlands because even though I left the airport for a stroll, I was only in Amsterdam for like 7 hours. Question number four, where is your dream place to go and why? Well, my dream place is not a place per se, but a group of countries. I am in love with Southeast Asia. I have this dream of backpacking and doing the banana pancake trail. It's so exotic and so different from what I am normally used to seeing that I need to do it for sure. Someday. Question number five, what are your favorite memories from traveling? No matter how much I enjoy traveling alone, I find traveling with people to be very special due to the quality time that can be spent with them far away from our daily routines. And I believe that quality time leads to unforgettable memories. Number six, what 3 things do you bring with you when you travel? My cell phone, of course, because as soon as I arrive somewhere, I always have to buy a SIM card because I need a GPS to move around. My camera, of course, because I love vlogging and recording experiences and memories to look back on. And finally, I bring this notebook with me. This is what I use to prepare all my trips. Number 7, favorite food you've tried from another country, Korean barbecue, I love it. Number 8, what is your favorite photo from your travels? Please don't do this to me because I have many favorite photos. So I'll show you my favorite photo from my last travel. Here it is. This is me and my Ravenclaw robe in front of the Hogwarts castle. Number 9, have you made friends from other countries and how did you meet? Yes, I have. I went to Korea in 2018 and attended Ultra Korea. I met a guy from Costa Rica and then we both saw this Mexican flag, and so we met a Mexican girl who had 2 Peruvian friends, and these Peruvian friends had Korean and American friends, so we ended up being a large group. It was so much fun. Question number 10, what is your most memorable moment traveling? My memorable moments, I think it's when I'm about to land and I see the destination from above. That gives me a sense of accomplishment, like you did it, nothing matters because you're here, you're amazing. It's a very nice voice that I have in my head whenever I travel. 11, what is the worst moment of your travels? When my wallet was stolen. If you want to know that story, I leave the link to that video in the description box down below. Number 12, where would you like to go to visit again and why? Definitely Thailand. Thailand is part of the Banana Pancake Trail, and since I would love to travel as a backpacker in Southeast Asia, I would definitely go back there. Question number 13, do you have any plans for upcoming travels? Yes, and that's actually the main reason of this video. This is to announce that I am traveling back to the US this month. Yes, this month I am going back to Florida. Yay! Last year I traveled to Florida for 3 weeks and I had the flu for 2 weeks. So I didn't get to enjoy my travel as much. So this year I'll get my revenge and I will be traveling for almost a month. And the best part is that I'll be traveling back to Orlando. I am going to Universal. I just can't wait to be at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and go back home to Hogwarts. Question number 14, why do you travel? For the experience. I love learning how other people live, their cultures. I love learning new things, seeing new things, and discovering places. And also because for me, traveling represents personal development by getting out of your bubble and experiencing new things. Question number 15, do you or have you ever traveled for work and where? I wish, but I've never traveled for work. 16, what climate do you prefer? Cool, rainy, warm, tropical, desert. It really depends on what kind of vacation I'm looking for, to be honest. I enjoy all climates, but I am biased because if that question refers to where I would like to live, I would say somewhere cool, rainy, snowy, like I want to have a white Christmas and everything. But I also want this place to have a nice summer, so I don't know. Does that place even exist? I don't know, I'm still looking for it. 17, what is the first thing you check out when you go to a new country? Tourist attractions, of course, like historical landmarks, natural parks, museums, and all that. And the transportation system, because when I travel, I always go local. I don't take taxis at all. I want to experience the whole local vibe, so I am definitely not a fancy hotel girl or a food adventurer. Question number 18, have you ever traveled around your home country and where's your favorite place there? Absolutely, that's what I always did every July when I was younger. My favorite place in Peru is Cusco, especially Machu Picchu. It is so freaking magical. It is actually one of the 7 wonders of the world. You just have to go there. 1000% recommended. Question number 19, what is your favorite thing about traveling? Traveling gives me an incredible sense of independence. Whenever I travel, I discover things about myself that I never knew, and that is mind-blowing. And last but not least, question number 20, what are your top travel tips for other people? Since I am not a hardcore traveler, I'm not really good at giving tips, but something I do before traveling somewhere is I prepare my itinerary very well. I already showed you this notebook. It says, "Not all who wander are lost," and I use this to organize myself and write important information such as my Airbnb information, flight information, hotel information, the flight tickets information, and then my schedule where I put the name of the attractions and also times. I also use it to keep track of my expenses here, and I have my budget. I also write a list of attractions I would like to go to, and I also write like a small description and also the price of the tickets and the opening hours. I just can't travel without this. So that'll be all for today's video. Needless to say, I am super excited about my upcoming trip, and I just can't wait to vlog and share my experiences with you. Do you have any trips planned? Please let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that subscribe button if you would like to keep hearing from me. This is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Always remember to spread kindness, and see you in the next one. Bye bye!